everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Charlotte Hornets. So the Hornets win the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jones is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Jackson. And it's Stoudemire in at the 1 spot. Now here's Batum. A rebound by Gasol. Jones with it. Bridges covering. It's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Stolen by Jackson. Stoudemire finds Jones. Back to Stoudemire. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Batum. In the corner, it's Bridges. 5 to shoot. Batum with the 3. And no good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Jackson kicks to Battier. Misses from close range.
Everything looked good until the finish. It all goes.
Got that one up quick.
Well, when Batum kept his spots a wide open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And it's the Hornets' ball. 4-point game. And here is Rozier. And Jones sends it back. And he recovers it. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Just 4 to shoot. A floater, and it's laid in by Rozier.
Incredible effort from Rozier. I mean, he's such a great rebounder for his size.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Battier. Outside Jackson. Kicks to Stoudemire. Shot from the top of the key. Tries again. Battier's shot good.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, Greg, and when he's this active early, it's a sign this could be one of those big games for him.
Outside Williams for the 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And it's all about a rhythm for a player like Williams. He's effective at shooting right off the pass.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Biombo is checked in for Cody Zeller. Washington comes in for Williams. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Miles Bridges. And Monks subbed in for Nicholas Batum.
And really like how Gasol scrapes and claws for these boards. No one wants anything to do with him when he's attacking the glass.
That free throw good from Gasol. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 4. Now the dish to Monk. 1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. A rebound by Gasol.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .110 left in the first quarter. Stoudemire against Rozier. Jackson passes to Battier. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. Gasol inside, working on Biyombo. Biyombo with the block. Rozier looking around. Now the pass to Monk. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Battier, the pass to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Memphis, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. He's off on the first, so both teams making some changes here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Monk. Over Cardinal. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Memphis leading by 5. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Smith. Smith is out there with Brian Cardinal. Then it's Warwick. And it's Williams at the point. Now here's Monk. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Lots of room. Offensive rebound, Hernan Gomez. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Some changes for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Batum in for Rozier. Hornets trail by 3. Now, here's Monk. Batum dishes to Monk. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Smith inside, defended by Bridges. Smith the pass to Warwick. And there it is for him.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Williams, he's checked in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Grizzlies have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Hernan Gomez kicks to Monk. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
Williams scanning the floor. Cardinal passes to Smith. Outside Williams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Batum wide open, he fires. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
More than comfortable catching and firing. You got to be aware of Batum. He has a ton of confidence in himself.
It's good. This game is all even. Batum's got 4 this quarter.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Zeller comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Bismack Biyombo in for Williams. Batum's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Stoudemire outside. On the wing, Jones. Passes it to Gasol. Over Zeller. This all no good. So it's the Hornets now. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now Jones, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Jones finds Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Kicks it out to Jones. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 6.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Jackson against Batum. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. There's a minute left in the second quarter. Stoudemire dishes to Jackson. Launches it. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Batum. Six on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That's his first foul. Washington's checked in for the Hornets. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Miles Bridges. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jackson passes to Battier. Eddie Jones on the wing. Fires the 3. A rebound by Washington. Kidd-Gilchrist looking around. And the shot is long. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front. They lead by 3. And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They didn't stop fighting. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Look at Eddie Jones. He's been playing really well.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Williams and Zeller make up the front court. Batum is out there with Rozier, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Rozier against Williams, and the basket by Rozier.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Here is Cardinal. He's guarded by Williams. Williams against Smith. Inside. It's deflected. Here's Cardinal. A shot off that time. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it goes down 2 points. And that's now 6 points for Nicholas Batum. To the paint, here's Warwick. Williams with the block. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Williams passes to Cardinal. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Smith outside, and the pass to Warwick. Back to Smith. Memphis moving it around. Cardinal kicks to Williams. 5 on the clock. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Bridges passes to Rozier. Dishes to Zeller. Got a piece of it. Bridges with it. Now Smith defending. Bridges shot. Good.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Williams in the post. Rozier defending. And again, Memphis no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answer.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hernan-Gomez is checked in for Zeller. Washington comes in for Williams. Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Miles Bridges. And it's Malik Monk in for Terry Rozier. Battier, a rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. From 13, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Charlotte.
Batum against Jackson. Pulls up. Hernan-Gomez, no good. Jones in the post. Kid Gilchrist there. Battier left side. Back to Jones. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. Battier with the steal. Gasol uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Hornets lead.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Rambo, he's checked in for the Hornets. Here's Monk. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Jones against Kidd-Gilchrist. Over Jones. Charlotte again missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Basket good. Jackson's got 6.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Batum against Jackson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Batum. The long distance 3 is buried. 12 points for him.
Kevin, Batum really delivers in tight spots, but that's the reason why he doesn't have to rush these shots.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, they've got Pau Gasol. Shane Battier is out there with Jones. And there's Jackson, and it's Stoudemire in at the point guard. Washington passes to Biyombo. The shot from the low post is good. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
It's Jones on the wing. The 3. It's good from long range.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Monk. Over Stoudemire. That one's not going to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for Biyombo. Williams comes in for Washington. And it's Bridges in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Stoudemire against Rozier. It's deflected.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rozier kicks to Monk. Back to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And that one is off. Excellent D that time from Jones. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And here's Charlotte. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Monk. And so it's Charlotte with it. They trail by 1. Shot clock at 6. Batum for 3. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Jackson, that's good.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Alters his release to do it, and those are 2 crucial points.
Bridges passes to Rozier. He kicks to Batum. And they get it. Zeller trying to free himself up. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Batum. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 1. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Pau Gasol.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Battier kicks to Jackson. Again, Memphis.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Greg, this game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Throws it up high. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gasol's. Here's Jones. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Rozier against Stoudemire. Bridges, no one around him. It's rebounded by Memphis. Battier dishes to Stoudemire. Williams against Gasol. And they double up Gasol. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gasol. Second chance shot. Out to Stoudemire. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Stoudemire. Here's Gasol. Goes up again. And at last they get one to fall. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead, and the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Batum for 3. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And really, Batum just finds a way to knock down these clutch shots. His poise is simply incredible.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're leading by 4. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Stoudemire, and that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and quick. No room for error, no time to waste.
to the inside. Here's Zeller. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He is such a focused, intense competitor. Zeller rising to the challenge at the biggest moments.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's his second personal foul at the line. Pau Gasol, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
With a chance to ice the game, he's got perfect focus at the line. Now, you can put this one in the books.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.